This is Mark from Enterprises. We're at a job in Hopkinton, Massachusetts. We're over in the basement. We had a nice day on all the floors. This is a data logger along with the Orion dehumidifier. Over here, we had moisture come down through the lower walls. I got Ricky taking some final testing, and you can see this area here. We octopus the lower and higher walls, as well as the ceiling, all the way down and around into the lower wall. Basically, you can see how severe moisture was just in this cavity all the way around. And basically, I bring the infrared in, and you can see all the heat going in from that. And you can see there's nothing in these cavities. These walls are completely dry. All the ceilings are completely dry. And this place is really done well here. It's 3 days, and there's no moisture left. Ricky's just doing some checking over here. He's going to check this wall, but the infrared shows that there's nothing there. The moisture meter, what's that reading, Rick? 7.2. So that's good. Anything, that's normal. Our other walls are reading 8% on the other side, which is an outside wall, and some of the areas are 9% with no moisture. So this wall is pretty good shape. The infrared shows that there's no moisture left anywhere in these cavities. That's the heat going in, and the difference over there. So it's really, really in good shape. And that's all done. So we'll be wrapping that equipment up in 3 days. That's all set to go. I'm going to come up from the basement, up the stairs, and I'm going to walk over to the living room here. Actually, this would be the dining room. We're using the Eliminator R, and right now that's around 105 degrees. We're ducting this whole wall because that exterior wall had some severe moisture on it. But also, we're going to duct the room because you can see the staining here all the way down the wall and all the way along this light where water was coming out all the way down, and it just kind of ran the 2x4s of the beams. This is a beautiful room here, so we're trying to save this intact by ducting it into the containment area and just keeping the heat in there, focus drying. But now we're going to do this whole room, and we'll just block off this one panel here and this doorway here, and we'll duct this room. There's Riley. So with this room here, the kitchen, you can see the water was in here, in the ceiling and all the walls. That wall was too far gone, so we had to actually strip that wall. The sheetrock was like putty. Here we're using another eliminator. This is the XL, and we're ducting that in. See the ceiling from the other angle. And up here in the sunroom, which is a nice sunroom here, the ceiling itself is probably 24 feet or so, and we're ducting this whole area up here, all the way up with the same octopus. And as you can see up here, we still have 1 point of moisture that's still in the ceiling, right up in there in that right corner. So we're going to get over to that right corner and move the thing over, and we should be able to get that today. But that's it. The whole left side of that is all completely dry. It's just the bottom right corner has a little bit of moisture. So we'll swap that over today. Here we're using the dehumidifier as well. And there's Riley again, hanging out. So we got another dehumidifier over on this side, and another octopus here. We took the frame off. The frame was kind of damaged, but everything else looks to be in good shape. We're drying the inside walls. We cut a little area in here just to make sure there was nothing in there. There's no insulation on that inside wall. As you can see, the cavities are all dry. Cavities here are all dry. The wall is dry. And so this little bathroom and area is all set to go. And then we come into the laundry room. And also we had to drill some holes in here. And this room here is also dry. You can see everything here. There's no moisture whatsoever. And it's just completely bone dry. So this area is all set. We can move that fan today. Then we'll go upstairs, and we're going to go up, and there's Tyler checking out the containment system. Going up the stairs here. In the daughter's bedroom here, we got another dehumidifier in the holes in the wall, fan, and you can see that's bone dry. There's no moisture left in there. And all the walls are completely dry here. So this room is ready to break down as well. Coming down here, we have another dehumidifier, another fan, and the octopus. And this is the other bathroom, spare bath. And you can see the pockets in here where the moisture was. Up in here, we still have an area where there's still some moisture. We're not quite sure why or how, because we're really tackling that spot. But we're going to probably probe in there, get in there with a borescope. But you can see the moisture, and it's in there. Going back towards the master bathroom and bedroom. In here, we got another dehumidifier along with another data logger, so we can data log all the temperature over the 3 days. This is the master bedroom. We have everything in here with basically octopus in all the walls and all the ceilings and everything as well here. Using the fan, we pretty much shut this room every night. So we got the octopus set up in here, and you can see here, this is bone dry. There's no moisture left anywhere in here. No moisture left in the walls. It's just completely dry. So this room is ready to break down as well. This is Mark from Mark 2 Enterprises. We're at a flood job over in Hopkinton, Massachusetts. Phone number is 508-883-3338. And we're a full service restoration company and equipment sales. See all the severe staining on the ceilings. And so we'll be breaking down several of these rooms, and we'll be addressing the other problems on here. But before we go, here's the master bath. We got a HEPA filter here, and we got a fan running the octopus. We're running through all these areas, and once again in here, we have a pocket of moisture up in this area, and not sure quite why, but we're going to have to demo this bathroom ceiling as well and just see what we got going on in there, because there's still moisture, and I have no idea why there is. We already demoed this side. The wall here, this is completely bone dry, so all the walls here are dry within 3 days. We just got a couple areas. You can see this is a nice bathroom. So we're trying to do as little damage as possible, but unfortunately we are going to have to take down the rest of the ceiling and find out what's going on. So this is Mark from Mark 2 at 508-883-3338. Thank you and have a good day.